by bit, we're learning about Final Fantasy 15. We've seen a little bit of footage before, mostly car driving footage, but now we have something really interesting, which is actual gameplay, fighting, battles. Let's get to it. Check out the rest of that on Square Enix's page. Yeah,
I'm just so excited.
We're all like, wow. So this notably does not look like Final Fantasy combat.
No, right. Like traditionally, Final Fantasy has like the menu-based combat where you select like item or attack or magic or something like that. But they've been experimenting with this format, especially drawing from one of my favorite games of all time, Kingdom Hearts.
It does look like Kingdom Hearts.
It looks like Kingdom Hearts, as well as like a Zelda or something like that, where it's more action-based. And one of the things that I like about Kingdom Hearts is that like you're button mashing and it still looks really cool. And I get that sense of like what's happening here. Like there's a lot of technique to it as well, but you could sit there and just hammer on the X button and still look really cool.
It appeared that there was 4 buttons.
Right, yeah.
So for each
like
character.
combo
and I think he
attacks.
was switching between characters.
Yeah, yeah.
And I think I saw some buffs going on
Sure,
in
yeah.
the full version. It didn't look really, I mean, we're used to like, maybe this side has 3 and that side has 3, and
Yeah,
you have
yeah.
like a break into the battle screen. This looked
The
very
transition.
stealthy.
Yeah.
A lot of fast warp zipping around. It looked a little bit like Metal Gear.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Or, you know, I think it took many cues from many stealth action RPGs.
And I think that that's like the direction that gameplay has been heading for a while, because it seems like the players feel more rewarded by thinking outside the box rather than running in with a sword and just hacking and slashing. Like if you can sit behind a crate for a while, then get like a headshot in or something like that, that seems to be more satisfying for today's gamers.
Whenever I play a game, I get very physical. Like, you know, like when the controller, and I'm like, jump, so I'm like jumping with it. So I feel like when this game comes out.
I used to bruise my hand.
Yeah, me too.
I used to like build big calluses and they would come off and it would be disgusting.
Right. So watching that video, I'm like moving with it, you
Yeah.
know? And so I know when it comes out and if I play it, something might break. The lamp might be broken.
I mean, you're going to have to resituate your room.
Right.
Make it more feng shui for my gaming.
Yeah.
For my gaming habits.
I think I can see people, I'm going to play devil's advocate for a second. I can see people not being pleased with this in the line of Final Fantasy tradition, which is a very different style altogether, and see this as a melding into current trends instead of abandoning what that once was. Can you provide a counterpoint for this?
Yeah, because I feel like the Final Fantasy brand has kind of expanded into the MMORPG territory as well, so it's trying to unify all of that style of combat together. And the older games, they kind of had to be in that format because of the nature of the system and how expansive the games were. There wasn't room for this kind of technology, so I think this is a good blending of the two.
Yeah, for sure.
It's evolving.
Plus, there are like 2 kinds of Final Fantasy gamers too. They're like the Final Fantasy Tactics type gamers that really like the sit down and think about what you're going to do, and the other is that's like mainly for the storyline.
Well, we have turn-based and active time, I think, are our main different battle types, I guess.
Yeah,
and this is much closer to, like you said, Kingdom Hearts. It did feel like that a lot. Yeah, it is. It does feel really different from a Final Fantasy game, but you have to think about, was what they were doing working recently? I mean, if you look back at Final Fantasy 13 and 13.2, 13.3, people didn't really, I mean, you can't really argue that that was exactly the same as it, once was, but it wasn't really working. So I can't fault them for trying out new things or trying out things that people would, be attracted to and
I think Squeenix has always been at the forefront of that, of trying new modes of gameplay and trying new things. And if something doesn't work, they're like, oh, well, that didn't work, and they come out with the next one.
Kingdom Hearts I really loved. It drives me crazy how long it's taken Kingdom Hearts 3 to come out.
It's never coming coming out.
It will.
I am losing my mind.
It's right up there with
2004.
Fallout.
It's been
or
10
not
years.
Fallout, Half-Life.
Because
Yeah.
I guess I'm not counting, the side games, like Birth by Sleep.
Yeah, all
this thing and that thing with Aqua, and it's just
Right.
like, no, I want this storyline to go.
I want my Disney
want
characters.
Sora, I want Kairi, and I want some Disney.
Yeah.
And that's what I want. Disney.
What about Riku Senpai? Riku.
We're all gonna be in the
fine,
nursing
sure.
home when it comes out.
Yeah.
Oh,
Back in my with the
and then
Oculus
I'm
Rift
gonna,
or
and then
something.
I'm gonna be all physical with my gaming and break a hip or something. It's gonna be great.
Sounds like a party.
Xander, get my walker.
I mean, at least we have this to look forward to if what we're looking for is a specific battle style.
Yeah.
I don't know about the story quite yet. Not a lot has been released, but they have announced that they are making announcements. March 30th this year. We'll be watching it. Will you? Let us know below in the comments, and please like and subscribe for more.